Now, Bwana Chacha masomo yake amesoma kwa shule nyingi, amepitia mahala kwingi. And of course, in order for him to acquire the knowledge, the wisdom that he has, in order for him to represent his fellow teachers in the union, it's been a journey. It's been quite a journey. And today, we are also privileged to have a friend that Chacha went to school with. So, nitamwalika aje hapa, atatuambia kama alikuwa anacheza bano, kama alikuwa anacheza chamama, Brigisho. Brigisho. Yeah. Nono Kampo amecheka yake yote. Brigisho. Are you ready? Okay, so I'm just about to welcome Sir Frank Omari aje hapa mbele. Waliweza kusoma na Bwana Chacha ndiposa aweze kupatiana hotuba yake. Just a few minutes before we call upon Dr. Ocharo kama ameshafika. So ladies and gentlemen, help me bring on stage one Frank Omari. Okay. Atatuambia kama walisoma primary school, university, hizo zote. Karibu sana sir.
Thank you. I take this opportunity to say I'm Jambo. I'm Jambo Tena. God is good. And all the time. Wow. Thank you for responding to those greetings. And I want to apologize because I've just come in. I was held up a bit. I thought I would be here on time. It's not good to get into a meeting. So when he was calling me, I just rushed in. Allow me to say that I had to be here. I had to be here to support a friend whom I have known for some time. We went to college together. And I did not know him very well until I met him. I knew him as a hard-working person, but there are a few things I didn't know until I met him when he was doing campaigns for a position in the university union. That is when I realized he has a zeal and a passion for whatever he sets to do and whatever he intends to achieve. And I admired that greatly. I had known him, but I didn't know that he's a person who can pursue a dream. And I realized he is a people's person. He's a people's person. He's a person who thinks about people. You know, there are people who think about other things. And actually, it reminded me that the labor movement is supposed to be about people. It's something that is obvious, but sometimes those who pursue the labor movement do not have people at the center of whatever that they pursue. Secondly, I realized that there is leadership in him. Leadership that is driven by a desire to serve and a desire to change the way things are done. You know, there are people who love the comfort zone. Whatever he has been doing, I have been following. And, you know, he didn't know. And maybe today I should tell him that I stopped the friendship. Now I started following him because he's a leader. I follow his steps. And actually, when he started the money talks, the mentoring program, I thought it's an uphill task. It's not easy to start something and carry it through. you know, like businesses, startups die very early, and it's not easy. Sometimes people begin something, you know, some of us begin by talking about it and it ends there, unfortunately. But I want to congratulate you, my friend and my brother, that you've carried on the dream and the leadership. Actually, I've been challenging him to move away from labor movement to get into politics. Because when he was campaigning, I had thought that he didn't have the energy and the drive. But I told him, my friend, now I can see, even if you went to run for member of parliament, you can stand the storms. Because mostly it is about the challenges that we face, which hinder us from reaching our goal. And if you share in my thinking and in my philosophy, we think a different kind of leadership, especially in our politics. You know, I'm a civil servant, so I don't talk politics, but we need the aspects that I was talking about, that is people driven. People driven. You know, it's very few of us who pursue the common good, the good for community. But I don't want to get away from the launch, because today is about the launch of mastering your money. And you know, money is something good, something good. And they say also money is evil. I want to share with you just two small stories. I don't know how much time I have, but I will not talk for long. Two very small stories from, these are real stories. Yesterday I came from home. In 2 minutes I will be through. And I was being told that a cousin of mine took a loan from Bichang'a, 80,000, and they didn't pay, and he had given collateral, that is the properties in the house, and every property that was in that home, it was the lady, the wife, who had looked for all those wealth, the cows and everything. So he came to Nairobi. He didn't pay that money. So, you know, when you don't pay to the chama, they come and they take everything. So they took everything, and that was quite a sad story. As I was coming, I also heard somebody saying that there are two brothers who killed, one brother killed the other for dowry that they were receiving for their sister. So you see, money needs us to master our money. It needs us to master the source, looking for money. I keep telling him, before you tell us to master this money, tell us how to look for the money. I hope that is part of what is being solved here. From those two stories, you see people who have not mastered their money, because they have not mastered the source, looking for money. And once you get money, what do you do with it? How do you drive your resources so that the resources don't drive you? I want to congratulate you for the efforts. I know it takes a great man and a great time. It takes a quality time to come up with such a book that you are launching today. I wish you well, my brother, as you pursue your dream and your purpose in life. I'm happy and grateful and honored to be part of this launch. Asanteni na pongezi.
Thank you so much, Sir Frank Omari. We celebrate you. Asante sana for that. Do we have, so tumesikia mambo ya campaigns, ukitaka hiyo maneno, I think utaona your classmates. Mnaweza ongea mambo ya constituency ama county leadership. Do we have Dr. Ocharo? Okay. If we don't have Dr. Ocharo, since I had already mentioned hii inakuja mbele ni tangu aje? mbele ya jina, like doctor. What is that one called in English? Suffix or prefix? Prefix. Oh, suffix ni ile ya mgongo. Ya tumbo ndio inaitwa prefix. Tunasoma Kisungu. So I'm going to call Dr. Dennis Muthomi, if you don't mind, just to come and tell him that umefika and just share a word. You're around, doctor? Karibu sana. All the way from Cooperative University. I wish also to become a doctor by the time I'm done with these things. Congratulations. You can stay Jambo.
Good afternoon. I really did not expect to say anything. You will allow me to walk around on MC. I'm a teacher. So, as you have heard, my name is Kamau Muthoni. They usually like placing the title, as you have called it, the prefix doctor. But I don't like using it in public because nitaletewa watoto nipime temperature. And I'm not that type of doctor. I'm a PhD. So my friend Bwana Chacha here, we have known each other for quite a long time. I think the first time we met each other was around 2016 when he was running for a trustee, national trustee in Owasu. By then I was also a unionist with my friend Bwana Kasina there. And yes, whatever happened, happened. And after that, we still ended up being good friends, which explains why I'm here. We are not only friends, we are also colleagues. But I like to think that the friendship is higher than the colleagueship, if there's such a word in English. The other thing is when I got the invitation to come here and see the launch or attend the launch of this particular book, well, I realized that it does place quite some weight on the relationship that we have as colleagues and as friends. And therefore, I decided that I could not, at the end of the day, fail him by not turning up. So I'm here to tell him congratulations. And this is where, especially in our field of academia, this is where we are all headed. So it seems you have gone ahead like John the Baptist in the Bible. But tuko nyuma tunakuja. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Daktari. Tuko nyuma tunakuja. Wonderful, wonderful.